Welcome back, everybody. We are here with our next nominee, Jen Anderson, with the Women of Louisville. Jen, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Jen Anderson. I am currently the executive director of the Louisville area's YMCA. I've been in that role for about 6 years.
Nice. So what's your roots with Louisville?
My roots with Louisville are 6 years long. I grew up in North Canton, which I've quickly learned is acceptable. So but I tell you, Louisville reminds me a lot of North Canton growing up, and it's been easy to make it a home.
All right, so what got you into this position?
By accident, if I'm just going to be honest. I grew up in the Y. I am a Y prodigy. The Y is founded on nobody's turned away due to inability to pay. So I am the product of that. My sister was ill when I was younger, and I got a scholarship to do gymnastics. So my dream in the entire world was to run the North Canton YMCA Gymnastics Center. So my husband and I moved away and came back in 2007, and I ran that for 8 years. And I loved it. I loved everything about it, loved gymnastics, loved coaching, served on the National Gymnastics Committee. But then I started feeling like I wanted to do more. Like I started believing in the deeper mission of the Y and how the Y can transform a community. And when this position came up, I really thought it was a good fit. And I'll be honest, it's a perfect fit.
I love that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Like something like so small turned into this, and it's been amazing to hear about all of these women who have left and come back, and like it's just so much more meaningful. And you know, I'm in the same boat as well. Like I left and I came back, and to see like what Louisville has done to the city and everything, and just even the area is trying to revive everywhere here in Stark County, and that's what we're excited to showcase.
Yeah.
You know, our county and everything we have to offer. And you know, you don't have to drive forever to get a cool Instagram picture. You can just come to the Umbrella Alley. So what are some challenges that you have kind of faced getting to where you are today?
Finding my voice as a woman. I think, again, I had a vision for my career and what I wanted. And as I started really having that tension within myself of wanting to do more within not just the Y, but nonprofit in general, and learning to speak for myself and present myself as a leader has been it wasn't a challenge, but it was definitely something I had to grow into.
Definitely, it's kind of like crazy to have that aha moment. Did you kind of have one?
Oh yeah, it was reading the book Lean In.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. So what are your favorite accomplishments that you love about, like, of everything that you've achieved?
My team. And when I say my team, it is the staff team that I get to lead. Before COVID, it was like super amazing. Now it's still adapting, but just being able to lead that team. And then the team of volunteers and donors that are part of the Y, particularly in Louisville. You know, that's such a tight-knit, really proud community, and helping to connect people with their pride of Louisville to this transformational organization that is, the heartbeat of our town. It's a joy.
So what would you tell your younger self if you could go back?
My younger self, I would absolutely tell her to be patient. I feel like, when I look back at not just my career, but my life, and where I am with my family and where I am currently with my career and what's next would be, I feel like there was so much tension that I put within myself that didn't belong.
No way.
And I know, shocker. But, I feel like it took me a little bit to grow into who I am today, and I'm pretty proud of that. And I would want her to know, like, it's going to be okay.
So what is next?
Well, what's next is just seeing where I go. I mean, I love running this Y. Like I said, it's a really good fit. I love this community. I love the team that I have right now. I've had some opportunities come up for myself. What's next for the Y is ready to grow and ready to reinvest in a 45-year-old building. unless we reinvest in that building, we need to make sure it's there for the next generation. So that's my biggest thing on my plate now is how does that look, and how does that look with Louisville? The Y doesn't have, a streaming fund, so we need to fundraise that money. And that's what's next, is leaving a legacy for Louisville, particularly with Y, that it will be strong for the next generation.
That's so awesome. And, speaking with the women, throughout the day, that's just all they're here for, is to make it. And, hopefully, we can get to that point. So
it'll be great.
It'll make it even better for everybody.
That's right.
Well, thank you again, Jen, for stopping by, and congratulations on being a nominee of the Women of Louisville.
Thank you.